This is Mr. Biscuit here, coming at you with another Madden 19 Ultimate Team video. We are doing the Ultimate Legends solo challenges. This is week 2. These came out every Saturday. This is week 2. I'm a little late doing them, so we're going to grind them all out today because I do want these tokens to get the 97 plus overall player to add. So and get these 87 overall skill players and make up this coin because I'm a little low on coins. So we're going to grind these out today and get these done. So let's get to it. I did have somebody say something about my audio, so this is straight from my camera audio, so let me know if this sounds better than my PlayStation Gold headset. So this is the first change I'm going to try to see if maybe just with the camera audio sounds better. So let me know what you think, guys, in the comments down below if the audio sounds better on this. It is 10:30 right now, so I got the Twitch stream up here running, so if I see anything interesting, I'll try to let you guys know.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We made it to a Friday edition of Madden Daily Drops.
Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys trying to hear it.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman.
And that link in the chat. Where's your account?
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I got a John Johnson third 97 overall team MVP card come out.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Is that not the very definition of a tough yard gain?
Now, is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback and say, why'd you even throw that?
Yeah, I think you do, and I think you wonder what type of a route are you going to send me on that only 1 yard's going to be the result? If I'm going to go in there
97 Shaq Mason, team MVP.
Not just 1 yard.
For the Patriots.
Burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And they get him down
97, Mario Davis, team MVP.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Saints.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on him.
97 Travis Kelce there.
On the last completion, so here's
nice
2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing.
So they're saying that's all 32 team MVPs now.
That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I
Yeah, me too.
for you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
95 Lamarcus Joyner, team builder.
Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get, to the end zone.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about LaMarcus Joyner. I had him earlier this year. Yeah, he is 5'8", but he made a lot of plays for them, so I'm not hating on him for the winner.
And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
95 James Devlin, team builder card.
Running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. A gain of 6 there on first.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. And 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is going.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good.
95 Eric Berry, team builder.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a third and short.
I mean, I still have Berry, but he used to be my starter. I got the Reed card now.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
95 Cameron Jordan, team builder card.
Time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone and get you 6?
They'll run it now out of the gun. Breaks a tackle. Big hold of the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
I've never won one of these Twitch giveaways, so let me know if you guys have ever won a Twitch giveaway here.
Quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still. Kind of like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time.
It's kind of like it's rigged, but
give them 11 yards
I see people posting in Facebook group communities and stuff that they've won, so just let me know down below if
sometimes
you
there's a dip in
actually
intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. A shotgun snap for Locke. Forced out to his left. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And McManus able to put it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Back onto the field comes the offense for the Madden Legends. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Giving away all 32 MVPs right here. That would be pretty nice. Definitely typed in serves up and the one in chat. We know I'm definitely not going to win. So.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn it loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters.
That's it for the Twitch stream.
Welcome back live to Orlando. It's been a tight, low-scoring affair thus far. 3-3 is our score heading into the 4th. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
I was used to joke with my
Thinking
teammates
about possibly making Bears theme team. Just not sure though to be all that great. Comment down below if you guys think I should switch over to more of a pure Bears theme team.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there. That'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here. Brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
The Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. Luck going to keep it on the sneak. And this
Andrew
results
Luck,
in
quarterback
Saints
sneak, gets in.
Andrew Luck.
The
Stepping on
Blaine
the sneak from the
Swisher.
yard out. And the Madden legends are in for 6.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
He's back to throw.
Oh, no.
Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. He got 29 yards that time. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 6 there on first. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. They'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. And now down to 14 as he spikes it to stop the clock. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. He'll look to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
One last
and with
play.
just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. And incomplete.
Oh, wow, he dropped that. And it all comes down to this.
Play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
It's all
So
right.
caught right around the 6.
First game is on.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but
Cash
when anytime you're
money.
outside of
Get
the
that
10,
little
that's
power-up
tough.
card. There's some more cash money. Oh, we got our daily here. Let's hope for some big coin. We need some coins. And we get the big coin, the 7,500, the biggest one you could get. Perfect. And we'll get our Twitch daily pack for watching Twitch. Let's get our silver players. Again, guys, you get this Twitch daily pack by going to Twitch, watching EA Madden channel, and then linking your account, and watching the stream every day at 10:30, Monday through Saturday, and you get a Twitch daily pack. Get into the next one. Get the Mike Allstott power up in this one. I like Mike Allstott back in the day. He was like the best running fullback, getting that couple yards that I remember. He was the force.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So a 1st and 10 as the Buccaneer offense gets ready to go. And they'll go on the ground. So a nice job to break the one tackle. Not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Brian Urlacher, the big middle linebacker, in on the stop.
When you think about big-time middle linebackers, you do think about the strength and the force that they play with, as we just saw there from Brian Urlacher. But what an athlete. Remember, he was a safety in college at the University of New Mexico.
And the NFL Defensive Player of the Year back in 05. Also, Bears all-time leading tackler, almost 1,800 of them. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
I definitely don't try to do anything special in these games. I just grind the clock out and get them over with as fast as I can, really. So, don't expect to see nothing.
Now they try the right side here. And a short pickup here, so we're going to cross the 10 to the 11-yard line. Kendall Beckwith on the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage. A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And shoving his way inside the 35. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily...
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Well, they're certainly running the ball pretty well on this drive, and all I remember as a secondary guy was if you're making a lot of tackles in the game, that's usually not good for your defense. You've got to figure out how to keep things in front of you because you know there's 3 levels, defensive line, linebackers, and into the secondary. And if the 3rd level is leading your team in tackles, as a general rule, things aren't going so well for your defense.
And they'll run it here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got him the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
He's going to get it running right. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller
We're either
side.
gonna not score.
He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him.
And this will be a touchdown. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Madden Legends are in for 6. Big decision there. They say forget the field goal and go for it. It pays off. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Extra point from McManus is good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Madden Legends heading back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they
And he gets the first down, no problem, breaks through the whole team.
20-yard line.
After Peyton is just a
It
beast.
moves the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game in the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Be nice if I
I think
get
we're
a
seeing
couple
the
more go
effect
like
that runs
this.
like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over
I
this
stepped out of
game.
bounds.
Past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there as they move the chains. He had the big touchdown run on the first drive and more room to maneuver right there.
And the big guys up front, they're feeling chesty and strong, creating nice openings for him.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA. Welcome back live to Orlando as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Oh, a nice spin. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go
Look at
down,
Walter
inbounds, keep that clock
Payton.
going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game. And that has to drive a coach crazy.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Time for a break. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with a running back. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pounding. Chew up some clock. If they can get it in, that might be enough to get them home. And if not, the clock is definitely their friend.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now. This offense bent the defense in their long drive downfield, but once they got within sight of the goal line, the defense went to don't break mode and is stiffened.
And the kick
Right down the middle,
so you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
That's a nice looking power up there. I'm gonna have to come out. You can get them up to a 95 without ever needing a play or card. That's kind of nice. I wonder how he'd look compared to my Franco Harris Nat card that I have, that 95 right there. Alright, let's keep going here.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Straight ahead, we've got a good one in store between the Madden Legends and the San Francisco 49ers. Kickoff is moments away.
I hope this one can go like that in last game. Looks like we're getting the ball first here. Nope, they're getting the ball.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So the 49ers, they're getting set to go on offense. 1st and 10. Now the Georgia 7-man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance, his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 8 yards on the completion.
I definitely like number 6, 3rd down.
One thing
I think it more for
he's
3rd long, 3rd
as
short,
they move
but
forward defensively. Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the second down.
Down to McKinnon. And he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here.
Go down already. They tried to go down like 3 times right there.
Inside the 15 he goes.
I was hitting the button to dive down, and I kept getting tackled up, breaking the tackle.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the 1st down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
He's going to get it running right. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
And now 49 signal for the timeout defensively. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Yes.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They snap it to Locke. And it's a touchdown. Calvin Johnson from 3 yards out. And the Madden Legends are in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball. Got a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Brian Urlacher up from his linebacker spot to make the tackle. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They run it with McKinnon. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the screen. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line.
I'd like to get another yard.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
But both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave them some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed him off with that run.
And now running right through it. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now a handoff looking right. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tartt.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Now they try the right side here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half, of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. And they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air is out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
And on the ground they go with the running back. Powering his way forward. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for, because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football. This D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins, in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. They get it to him running left. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know if there's any other way to put it, but that play was blown up right from the snap. How about the guys on the defensive side of the ball?
And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Madden Legends will extend their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in about a time.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of playing the computer on full games, so sorry if I lack enthusiasm on some of these games, if I don't really talk a whole lot. They get kind of boring, so yeah, it is what it is. But we're going to grind it out here, and we're going to get these done as soon as I can, because that's the important thing here, getting these challenges done. We're trying to get these for the token to get that 97 overall. So we've got 2 more here to go. So let's go ahead and do it.
Hey, welcome in, everyone, to another edition of the NFL and Madden Ultimate Team on E.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Rivers. He sets to fire deep. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pin. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Sorry, I was hearing noise outside. I was trying to see what it was.
Delayed game, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. And they'll go on the ground. Oh, he bowls over it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. And they'll run it here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
This will be their first trip to the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Locke eluding the pressure right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. They'll try the air now with Locke. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Locke showing he can be dangerous when he tucks and runs. He's able to pick up the 1st down. A final shot before the break. Locke. And he will have a touchdown. Jerry Rice as time expires in the 1st half. And the Madden Legends are in for 6. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find it. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. This is fielded at the goal line.
All righty.
The Madden Legends offense trotting out again. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
We'll see if they do just that. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. And just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
I haven't really taken it. I don't like taking medicine unless I absolutely have to. I feel like I had to. This is kind of annoying.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And on the ground they go with a running back. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And they'll go with the ground attack here. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And they'll go on the ground. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not...
And he will score. It's a touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Madden Legends will extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an out.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Brian Urlacher, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Might as well get that 21 points here this time, get that extra XP, because I'm not at max level yet.
There's the risk of big turnover.
Yes, since we're
throwing against nickel,
this point, I'm just trying to get it.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
We do need to get the clock down here.
That should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the...
And this results in 6. Touchdown.
After Peyton's just a
A
beast.
great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Extra point from McManus is good.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? Playing in this game, there are no feelings there.
We'll give we'll play this last game here and get this 87 plus overall player, see what we can get. I haven't got anything good out of any of them yet, so hoping to finally get somebody good.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw deep, and for a 3rd time tonight he's intercepted.
Dion
By Deion Sanders.
with the pig.
The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
We're almost level 72. Got Kellen Winslow. Looks like I'm playing myself here. Mirror image.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Madden Legends and the Madden Legends. I'll talk to you again at halftime. But for the call of this one...
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Heading out for their first possession, here come the Madden Legends. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is, and that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care, and when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, for strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
All right, let's put the check mark on the defensive side of the ledger there. Really nice tackle by the man in the middle. But why was he able to get that done? Because he has 4 down linemen in front of him, 2 tackles, 2 ends. And what they often try to do is create what we call a funnel. Right to the man in the middle linebacker, who often leads his team in tackles.
Out now come the Legends. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. In on the stop, Willie McGinnis.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true.
We got the first quarter done on this last game here to get our 87 overall player here out of the first set of the challenges.
Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store. We're back with more from Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
We're almost there here.
So after 2 first downs, they
slow
get
grind
another
here.
First and 10 at the 45. And on the ground they go with a running back. So
We don't feel like we're doing too bad.
but couldn't do a whole lot else. The Hall of Famer Kevin Green in on the stop. And on the tackle, Kevin Green, of course, a member of the 2016 Hall of Fame class, Charles.
Went in on August 6th of 2016. Kevin Green taking his rightful place in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And what a speech he gave that night. I can still see him standing up there. And the line that resonated for me, I didn't play this game for any other reason than love and passion. And only a cynic would dispute that if they saw Kevin Green play.
Now a handoff looking right. They give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back here right after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Got some real estate inside the 30. And now running right through it. And finally down at the 9-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
I'm still an old-school football guy, and anytime you see a big-time running play, that fires me up. And if I'm on offense right now, in the position they're in now, inside the 10-yard line, I think after the way they've run it, they've set themselves up for a good play-action pass opportunity right here.
That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And this will be a touchdown. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Madden Legends are in for 6. So they grab the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
McManus's point after is good. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Back onto the field comes the offense for the Madden Legends. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Javon Kirsch there to get him down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The safety Ed Reed there to make the play.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
9 yards on the play and a first down.
1 more quarter to go to get this 87-plus reward here. The first one.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They give him 12 yards and a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And they'll run it here. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. And now whistles blow here. Play is stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Luck. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now they try the right side here. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. Now a handoff looking right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Throwing now. Luck.
Right there.
And it's a touchdown. Calvin Johnson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Madden Legends will extend their lead. Perhaps a sigh of relief from the Madden Legends after that score.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that.
All right,
I don't
let's
think
go
they
get
expected
this.
to be
We're
challenged
lower,
today.
guys.
But if you're part of the Madden Legends, you're always...
Oh, as we almost get to the level 72. But here we are, the Ultimate Legend, the War Pack, 87 plus. As we get the token, and we get 87 Kellen Winslow, and 88 Kellen Winslow. Alright, so that's who we get this time. 87 and 88 Kellen Winslow. That is going to be it for this video, guys. We are going to do the other 3 here a little bit later today. I'm going to take a little bit of a break before I do these. Like I said, these are a little bit much for me. The full game solos play this many in a row, so after 5, 6 there in a row, we're going to take a small break here for maybe an hour or 2 or 3. Then we'll get back at these later and get this other 87 overall player. I didn't know I was getting 2 87. I guess it does say it right there. So we're gonna get 1 more here. So that'll be nice, and we definitely need that token. So to get that 97. Be sure if you guys aren't a subscriber and like this video, and check out some of my other videos. I do lots of pack opening videos and things of that nature. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. If you're not, give it a follow. Big like for this video, and we are out of here. Thanks for watching, guys.